Good evening, everyone. It's again July 9th, 2023. This has been an extremely busy day uh, downtown here in Lower Town, and it started off with talking to Carol this morning, as you've seen my videos there, and then it graduated into more things over the day, and some of this has been reported on the CTV News as well. I seem to be having trouble. My phone is sliding again here. Okay. What are we doing with that phone? Okay, just a minute here. It's not going very well. There, maybe I can do this better. Okay. And what's happening today has been totally crazy down here. Our emergency services have been going really crazy down here today. Around 4:30, I started hearing sirens. They started going down my street. First thing I saw was two fire trucks go by, one after another. Shortly after that, another two fire trucks went by after that. Then I saw a paramedic car go by after the four fire trucks. Then I saw another two fire trucks go by. Then there was more sirens, and then I saw another paramedic go by. And then there was two more paramedic cars went by, and finally, a police car went by, all down my street. So, of course, all this racket and noise brought everybody out of the apartment buildings to check out what was going on. And this was quite frightening in a sense, because we didn't know, is it an overdose, or do we have a huge fire? What's going on down here? And then as I'm getting ready to come out of my apartment building, I can hear more sirens coming from all different directions downtown. So I go out of my building, and I look to the right of my building. Oh goodness, turns out we've got paramedics, and we've got the police are at the corner there. It looks like we're having another overdose on the one corner. Then looking the other way, we've got more fire rails all down the street. So we go. Julie and I ran into each other, and we said, "What's going on here?" And we took off to where all the fire trucks were going, and that was on Beausoleil, which was reported a house on fire, which was reported again by CTV News. Looking at, we just couldn't believe it, because this was a Pacific house that we'd seen over the springtime had been caught on fire, and it was already boarded up. So here it is on fire again, and smoke's pouring out of the building. They're putting it out as quickly as they can. And this was at least the second time on this house. And I was talking to some of the neighbors, and they were saying, no, this is actually the fourth time this house has been burnt. And apparently the other three times it was some woman who had set the house deliberately on fire. And this time we don't know what happened, but again it was boarded up. I think somebody's been breaking into this empty house. And the unfortunate thing is, it's the end of the row house, as seen in the video. This is my previous video that I just put up, so that you had a chance to see just a glimpse of this. But there was more, of course, on the news. But what's so scary is they got there quickly, because what happens if the whole row housing goes up? And the other thing that bothers me is we have the problem of affordable housing. Well, here's a unit that could have a family in it that's been on fire at least 4 times, from what I'm being told down here. And the other thing we've been finding out is our food banks are in some of these units that are in Ottawa Housing, that are now being kicked out of Ottawa Housing, because they need those units to be reconverted back into more housing. So this is a problem down here. Then I see on CTV News as well later this evening that we've had 20 overdoses yesterday, which is Saturday, July the 8th, most that we've ever had. And it was also reported that we had 3 this morning, overdoses that were reported this morning. And then, of course, I saw one at 4:30, and it was going on at the same time the fire was going on. And so then Julie and I are still walking around the area. And the other thing Julie points out to me is that there's so many people on the streets and that. And she says, oh, there's a dealer that she knows from Montreal who's down dealing. We could see that she was dealing the drugs down here as well. So this has been going on. It's been a really, really wild day down here. And I'm saying, well, we always talk about how wild the Wild West was. I'm saying, oh my God, do we compare to the Wild West? Even though that was over 100 years ago. Is this what the new Wild West is going to look like today in our cities? So it has been a very, very busy day. I just wanted to give a little bit of an update again as to what was happening down here. And everyone be careful, everyone be safe, but I'm glad that I'm able to report this and give a little bit more information as well as to what's going on. And everyone, please take care and still be safe, and we shall talk again soon. And bye-bye.